Vulnerable South Africans receive some support from government through social grants. These grants have been increased to help people during the national lockdown. But charity Fix Forward says some are being left out. It says undocumented immigrant mothers and pregnant women have no access to support. Its show launched the Mothers in Need campaign. To tell us more about it, we're joined by Fix Forward's Joshua Fox, talking to us from Cape Town. Very good morning to you. Tell us what you're all about, Joshua.
Yeah, so we're a social enterprise based in Cape Town, and we generally work with building contractors, helping them grow their business. We offer training and we connect them to clients and so on, but this campaign is obviously a bit different to that.
All right, and particularly targeting immigrant mums, pregnant ladies. What sort of impact has that had?
Yeah, so we kind of one day in, but the response has been phenomenal. I think people have just really resonated with the plight of refugees and immigrants who can't access the state support, as you mentioned. And so we've identified about 60 moms who we are going to be starting to send out vouchers to this week. And obviously, as the campaign grows and as we get more and more support, then we'll be able to reach more and more mothers, offering them a 400 Rand voucher at ShopRite Checkers for a period of 6 months. So that just gives them a little bit of support to cover the basics.
I should imagine it must be an incredibly emotional time for them. I mean, firstly, they're pregnant, they've got no money coming in. Nobody wants to give them anything.
Yeah, it's exceptionally hard for them. I mean, I just think of, you know, when we were expecting and had our ones on the way, it's a stressful time, you know, and when you have to worry about you know, where your next meal is going to come from, to deal with that on top of the stress of having a child on the way or having a newborn baby in the home. That's a huge amount of stress that people are under, and with limited possibilities to work and, you know, both for themselves and for their sort of support network that they would typically have, it's put a lot of people under a lot of stress.
How do you identify these women?
We're very fortunate. We've got an amazing partner called the Zoe Project, and they work on the ground in the clinics and provide support to mothers, sort of antenatal support and then counseling and birth support. And they've obviously got a massive network and database of mothers that they've worked with. And so they've been screening those moms just to understand, you know, what their household income is, and then identify really the most needy. So they've been an amazing partner to work with.
I'm sure you're facing a bit of donor fatigue in this country, everybody being incredibly generous, but I mean, you talk us through that. It's only a little bit of money you need every month, right, for one lady. It's 400 Rand. Tell us what they get from that.
Yeah, so they, it's 400 Rand a month. And I think the key, what's maybe a little bit different about this campaign is that it really targets kind of the most vulnerable. So there definitely is, there definitely is donor fatigue. But I've been amazed at how people have resonated with the campaign. And I think it is because it really is targeting the most vulnerable. And I think it strikes a bit of an empathetic chord, you know. For those of us who are privileged, maybe it's difficult to imagine what it's like to go without a meal for 4 days or whatever, but we can all identify with, you know, being a mother or being a parent, and I think that's really struck a chord with people. And so I've been really amazed and very encouraged at the response. And I think a key differentiator as well, or I think something that's special and unique about this campaign, is that it offers this kind of extended support. It's not just a meal for a day or, you know, a food parcel for a month, but it really gives these moms like a peace of mind knowing that they at least have the very basics covered for a period of 6 months.
And training them up as well. All right, how do we contribute?
So the best is just to go onto our website, fixforward.com, and right at the top you can click on the donate or the Mothers in Need button, and that will give you all the information on what the campaign's about, and then all the details on how to donate, either as a once-off contribution or to commit to supporting one mom for a period of 6 months.
Fixforward.com. Joshua Cox, thank you.